I just ran the Hawke's Bay Marathon. It was my third full marathon and fourth if you count the marathon at the end of the Ironman. My goal was to go under 3 hours. I thought that would be ambitious. I thought probably 3:10 would be more realistic, and I definitely thought I had a good shot at doing that. I didn't do that. I fell far from that, in fact. It was probably not my day in general. The first sort of 4K, I was kind of on pace. My plan was definitely to start a little bit slower, around 4:20 per kilometer, and then definitely speed up as the race went on. So I was kind of on that pace that I was hoping to run. Then I really was starting to find that to be difficult, and I didn't think that I would. I thought I'd be able to be pretty controlled at that pace. And at about 9K, I kind of thought this is going to be really tough. So I kind of at that point realized I wasn't going to go for sub 3. I was just going to aim for 3:10 and just focus on that. But even then, it was still pretty tough for then the next 9K-ish to get to about 18K. And I was still on pace at that point, but from there, things were starting to get pretty tough. I went through halfway in about 1 hour 35 minutes, so on pace for a 3:10 marathon, but I knew that it wasn't going to happen from there because at that point my knee started hurting. It kind of gradually started over the previous few Ks, and then it got a lot worse. And by about 20, 22, 23K, I really was unable to run and kind of hobbled my way for the next sort of 8K. And between about 26 and 30, I really thought I'm going to quit and I'm going to stop. And I made the decision to kind of, when I got to the next aid station, which was also kind of the next point where I would see any people because that section of the course was quite isolated. So I was going to stop then. But right as I got there, I kind of thought, you know what, I think I can do it. So I just, dug deep and figured out some new run hobble techniques that actually ended up being fairly efficient. When I got to about 32K, I thought, it's 10K to go, I can do this. And I was moving at about 6 minutes per K when I was able to run. I had to definitely stop to walk a few times, so that last 10K took me a bit over an hour, but I was pretty pleased with how I managed to finish off. And yeah, I was really just pleased to finish the race. And I'm proud that I did.